What's going on? What's going on? How are we doing? Is everybody all right? Are we recording here? All right, all right. We got at least one person in. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So, what's everybody doing? Everything fun today? Hey, what's up? I see a few people watching. Hit that like button, come in, start yourself known, say hi. Let's see who's in here in the chats. We're gonna, if you've got any questions today, anything, any good videos out there going around today? I didn't go live this afternoon. I had things I had to go do today. Took that book back to the library. So if you missed my last live chat I did earlier this morning, I did a video on a book I got with old maps in it, and there was two old maps in that book, one from 1559 and one from 1532, and it shows these four lands. One of the maps only showed three lands, and this map is a 1593 that I tried to draw. So we got nobody coming in hitting the like button. We got nobody coming in hitting the chat. So maybe that's somebody that has been fixed up, or maybe it's my brother. If my brother's watching, what's up, Jason? And I'm gonna see if Mark, if me today and talk live on the air. So if he shows up, I will ask him if he wants to give me a jingle, and then we can hear from Mark or his story. And Mark mentioned that if the weather's nice, he will come up here next to a city council meeting with me. So we exchange numbers. We'll see how that goes. Flip news. Well, I just told you about the city council meeting. The other big thing going around, please go over and see Miss Ruth. So I got a like and 4 people so I can see who's here. I was talking about Miss Ruth being taught in school about flat Earth, and then after the war they changed it to a globe. I mean, it's one of the most powerful flat Earth videos out there right now. I mean, that video just came out a few days ago. I'm still talking about it. I'm showing people. I sent that video to like just about everybody in my contacts is like not a flat earther. So if you are not a flat earther, you got a text from me yesterday about this video. So we got 2 people hitting the like button. What's up? What's up? Huh. I wonder, is it again or what? I mean, it's got to be working, right? Is anybody going to say hi? I mean, what's up? I mean, I just wrote, but I don't see nobody else talking. So if not, I'll just keep rambling and go over what I was talking about. Miss Ruth. So that's a cool story. What else is big in the flat Earth world? Oh, just same thing, man. The firmament above, the waters above, people in. Please come into the comment section. I don't know if you guys are commenting or not. Yeah, 5 people watching. Nobody's saying nothing. I did say hi, but I know yesterday I had a problem with the frozen chat, so I don't know if that's still happening right now. I'll find out in a little while because it can't be too much longer before someone says something. Oh, during my trip, if anybody is telling me I'm not connected, if anybody knows about the Vegas thing, about the shooting and the helicopter, when I was in Vegas, this was in my hotel where all the other brochures. So if anybody knows about this, let me know. Yo, Mikey. Does anybody know about the conspiracy in the Vegas shooting in this helicopter company? Has anybody heard about this? what's happened out in Vegas with this company and the mass shooting? Mikey, what's going on, Mikey? I'm glad my chat is working. I'm glad that's going on. I'm just talking about some flat Earth news. Since Mikey has some flat Earth news, Mikey, who you talk to? So Mikey made some phone calls today. He went live, and I did not want to go live during Mikey's. I wanted to make sure that Mikey's live was over before I went live again, because I wanted to make sure I was watching that. In the flat Earth news. Oh, I got a book from the library. If you haven't seen it, I just showed the maps, two different maps from hundreds that are. I haven't seen them yet before. I found them in a book at the library. On my last live, if you go to the comment section, there is a time of when I show the book and the maps. It's very interesting. It shows the four. It shows lands that they're up there. It's pretty interesting. And if you would like to take a look at other maps, because this was from 1593. The two in that book, one was from 1532, and the other one was from 1559. Both by different map makers, just like this one. That's a different map maker. I have found at least two different old maps with those lands, all made by different map makers, and I'm sure there's probably even more. So go to the cartography section. Try to find the history of cartography. You don't want no modern cartography maps. You want old maps of the world. Old maps of the world is what you're basically looking for. And then see what you come up with, because who knows? I'm sure there's a bunch of different great maps. Small audience, and we got other people watching into it. Last night on the Sun, Moon, and Stars, and everything is tied off the North Star, and it's all recorded. It's the time and revolutions are all what's rules the day, and it's above us. It's a reckoning. That's why we don't have any dominion over the heavenly bodies. God's never given us dominion around with it up there. He hasn't given us dominion, but he has given us dominion over. So those are the places we're allowed to be. All right, we're allowed to be on the earth, over the animals. We do not have dominion over the stars, sun, and moon. It's just not a place that a human being can go. And as he came down, it was like, it's just light, man. It's some kind of light. I mean, it's not a solid surface anyway, man. So, I mean, we all know it's lies. We all know it's lies. Telling everybody, got a subscriber named Mark. He lives in Delaware, which he said he's 6 hours from Watertown. And if the weather's good, he said he wants to come up next week for the city council meeting with me, and we're going to go to city council. So we'll see if that goes through. Mark, if you're listening, say hi in the comments. I don't know if you're in here yet. I'm pretty sure you would have said hi by now if you were here. So we got any questions? Just take questions, talk. What's going on? What's new? Have you heard something? There's been something on your mind? Let's talk about hottest, newest stuff in the flat Earth world. Okay, this is what we're gonna, always have a news section part of this show. We're gonna talk about the hottest, newest stuff, so this can get the information out there, because there's some good people doing some good stuff all over the face of the earth. All right, and we're just small channels everywhere. All right, small channels just coming together, doing what we can. We're inviting each other on our shows. I did a phone interview with Mikey. Mikey called me up. I'm one of. Hey, Mikey calls NASA. Mikey calls Canadian Space Agency. Mikey calls CNN, ESPN, all these places. He too, man. He did it, but this time he got another flat earther on the other line. So we talked about some good stuff. So it's always good. We got to edify each other. We got to come together. You know what I mean? We got to come together. Mikey's earned my respect. He's got that wrench. Fine, he'll fix you up. That's what I call it around here. Listen, I don't mind people asking questions, but be respectful, because I'm going to know the difference between someone being genuine, because I understand that people are new to flat Earth, and you're like, what do you mean? I understand that. I understand it. I understand that. But what's up, Matt? What's up, Matt? What's going on, Matt? If you're just tuning in, Matt, um, Mark, one of the subscribers, gave me his phone number. So I texted him, and he said if the weather's good, he might next week can go to the city council meeting. Hey, One True Gospel, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm glad everybody's in the chat saying hi. I got, look, perfect. I got 3 likes, and I got 3 people in the chats. That's how I know I got 3 biblical flat earthers on my channel, and I got 3 people either banned or just shy to come say hi. They just want to be secret. So I do understand that I do have some secret admirers out there that just like back and watch me, see what's going on here. That's fine. I was just talking about the Vegas shooting that happened. I was wondering if anybody had heard about this company and how they're involved with the Las Vegas shooting. Now, when I went to Las Vegas back in November, this was in a bunch of brochures on the wall, and I seen it, and I was like, grabbed it real quick, because if anybody have seen um, the videos about the helicopters in Vegas, this is the company that it is. So if anybody knows about it, want to talk about it, let me know. But if not, we can move on, because not everybody knows about this. So Matt says, awesome. We need to band together. I'll come up when I get the time. I got a guy coming in from Delaware. Away, he said he wants to come in. I hope he does. I hope he does really come in. I mean, I hope. I don't want no one deceiving me. The biggest way to lose respect is not doing what you say. You know what I mean? Like on that and being disrespectful in the chats. But if you tell me something, do it. Don't it. Like if you can't make it, tell me. I understand that. You know what I mean? I understand weather and all them things, but if you're telling me you're coming up, is hi Danielle, it's Flatly Checked. How you doing? We're just going over some. I just wanted to talk about this company. It's funny what I found in my paperwork today, but when I went to Vegas, this is a company that's involved in the Las Vegas shooting. If anybody knows about the helicopters that were recorded flying over the crowds, shooting, this is them. This is the company. They're right on the strip. All right. And maybe there's a phone number. Mikey, you should call these people and ask them if they were involved in the shooting. I should do that too. Where's the phone number? Oh, hold on. It's underneath this sticker. Oh, this is the bell desk at the hotel. No, I can't. Dang, I can't read all the numbers. So, has anybody heard about this company being involved in the shootings in Vegas? Has anybody seen that video that was on there? I seen that video probably a couple of months ago, but it was just something I came across today, and because we all know about the things and what they're doing and stuff like that. But I'll give you a breakdown. The video I seen for this, I don't even know where to find it. But what I did is I seen a video of a guy on his cell phone in his car, and it's nighttime, and you can hear a bunch of machine gun fire. All right. Then there is this company. My brother, okay, hold on. I just got a question while I was in Vegas. My brother was part of. He plays in a poker league. It's a free poker league that he plays back home. He lives in Australia, New York, and which is about an hour and a half south of me. My brother plays poker, and he won 2 championships back to back for the county he's in. So he got to go to Vegas. So I went with him, and I used it for an opportunity to do some flat. So my brother won a tournament It's called the what was it? I can't remember the thing, but it was a poker league that he was involved with. But it was a free poker league though. They play for points or something. I don't know how. That's how we got qualified to go to Vegas. Uh, then if you win at Vegas, that's how you win money. But it's a free poker league, so that's why I was there. But I just went. I just wanted to go to. I wanted to go to Vegas. I wanted to travel, and I knew it was going to be an opportunity to get some great video for my channel. If you guys haven't seen my trip to Vegas, it's on there. Nobody wanted to be on camera though. Everybody I talked to in Vegas didn't want to go on camera. One guy did, and then I realized my camera was on picture mode. So all I did was took a picture of him, and then I interviewed him again. And then someone had hacked my computer and I lost all my stuff. Yes, I know. Listen, I was very nervous when I was going there. You should watch the video. I know it's Sin City. I was going there to spread the light, brother. I was there to talk about the Bible. Listen, my brother's tournament, I was talking to the guy that I interviewed. He was playing poker at a table while I was doing it. I told him I wanted to interview him out in the hallway. And he's like, no, I'll do it right here. And I said, look, at the table twice. I got in a little trouble for that, but they were like, oh, the Bible. You can't talk about the Bible in here. Trust me, man. Trust me. Going to Vegas, me in Vegas, baby. I mean, come on. It's a crazy place, I know. But I went, it's pretty cool to check out the videos, so I did a time lapse of the traveling. It's cool. But yes, I went. Even people in Sin City need to hear my brother's not a Christian, and he's not a flat earther. So, but I would, dude. You kidding me? An opportunity, my brother, was in the poker league, man. I mean, why not? Why not go to Vegas with him? You know what I mean? It was a cool road trip we drove, man. So anyway, this company, the video let's go back to that. The video I seen is a guy sitting, and then there's a video of these helicopters flying with all their lights off, just like maybe 10, 20 feet, or maybe 20, 30 feet above the tree line. Okay? Like, first off, you never turn your lights off. And second of all, there's no reason to be only 10, 20 feet above the tree line right there. So that was the first video. And then there's a second video where it's like with no lights on. And everybody was saying the machine gun fire was coming from helicopters. So anyway, this is that company that's supposed, it sounds, listen, with everything that's going on, this sounds legit. You know what I mean? Because this was the company that's right on the strip. This is the company that was accused of it. I don't know if anybody has seen those. Has anybody seen or heard about this conspiracy with the Vegas shooting that happened? Anybody? Or does anybody want to just talk about Vegas as a Sin City? Yeah. Vegas is a Sin City. We got 8 people, 3 people liking. All right, what's going on here? What's going on? What questions we got? I mean, if no one's going to ask me questions and say stuff, we got one question why I was in Vegas. Easy. That's it. There's one question. Everything else is a statement. Yeah, that Plasso says the whole Vegas thing was honky. Yeah. Listen, we know pretty much. No, I didn't know about the helicopter thing until like October. So like a month before I went is when I found out that there was some helicopters involved. And then because the reason why I know the name of it, because the thing I'd seen, they were talking about, it was so crazy. So the casino where a hotel was at, we stayed at the Orleans, which is not even on the strip. It's one of those hotels that is like main to go to, one of them lesser known ones. But basically the cheap ones, the real cheap ones. But anyway, I see that. I just grabbed it, man. I was like, gotcha. Man, I don't know. Maybe Mikey can call him. Okay, we got some questions here. How can you explain? Has anybody else seen the helicopter video? I mean, I've seen the helicopter video. So, I mean, how do you explain the helicopter video? Don't get me wrong. I understand there's crisis actors involved to try to push the narration of how it happened. But chances are there was a real shooting, and chances are people really did die, but not the way they're saying. So that's where the hoax comes in, is that the hoax is a false story of what actually happened. Yes, I found the number on the flip, but it's underneath that sticker. This is the hotel sticker. So I just had to dial that extension from the thing. So the number's under here. I have to try to rip this off. Hope I don't ruin the number though. It's not coming off really good. Well, here's one number. Okay. I wonder if you can see it. It's really faint. You can see it through it. Can you see that 702 number? The 800 number you can't read. But you see it underneath there, 702 405 4300. So yeah, you can kind of see the number through the paper. Okay, listen. Regardless, okay, let's say there wasn't any machine gun fire. This company is still involved. So don't ever take these. If you ever go to Vegas and want to do a helicopter tour, because mainly people take them to go to the Grand Canyon. I mean, you're not going to fly around Vegas. You're going to take this helicopter tour to go fly to the Grand Canyon. What I'm saying, I'm warning people. If this company is part of this, whether it was just sound or it was the real deal, this is the company. Stay away. Stay away from this company. But either way, this is the company. It was a fake shooting or real shooting, real people dead, fake people dead. This is the real company that folks can use. So if they're part of this kind of stuff, when did that make them part of some other stupid, like human trafficking, kidnapping? I mean, come on, these people got helicopters and they're flying to the Grand Canyon in the middle of no, like, stay away from this company. This is a major company right on the strip in Vegas. Stay away from them. It's not that I could even afford it though. There's no way. Like the cheapest price. Let's see what the cheapest price is. 49. Like this is $379 to get on board this thing. That's gonna be the cheapest, and that you don't even you just fly. All the other ones like stop somewhere. Like you go into the Grand Canyon. I mean, that's 380 a person, man. I mean, I could understand spend 380. You got to fly to go somewhere, but just to do a circle, do a loop. I don't know, man. I guess that's what rich people do. I guess. I don't know. To me, I drive to the Grand Canyon. That's what we did. We drove there. So I've been to the Grand Canyon twice. No, you can't. I'll read the number. If you guys want, I'll read the number. It's 702 405 300. So you can always play that back if you need to get it. Got you will do. What is that? I don't know what that means. So, all right. If you're just tuning in, I can see the ticker going a little bit. I don't know what kind of questions we got. We got any flat Earth news? Anything we can talk about? I mean, come on, guys. I just shared this with you guys. You know, just say hey from that company. We got the flat Earth meeting at the city council. We got Miss Ruth. I love Miss Ruth. Does everybody love Miss Ruth, the 102-year-old woman? And did you check out Nathan Thompson about NASA? No, I did not. Can you just put a brief explanation of what that was about? Was that today or whatever? Just give me a brief explanation of what that was. What do you do? Call him, interview him? That'd be cool. So, okay, called him. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll later on when I get off here, I'll go check out what Nathan did, Nathan Thompson. So everybody, if you haven't seen what Nathan did, I guess he called. Go check it out. That's cool. Thank you. That's Flat Earth News. Thank you. Globe calculator. So if you type it, the Earth curve calculator, this thing's telling me I need to reconnect. So if you have the Earth curve calculator, right? You do things divisible in the tens, like one, tens, hundreds, thousands. You will see 666 up. So in denominations, in like 1 mile, you'll see 666 pop up. You see it at the 1 mile, at the 10 mile, at the 100 mile, and at the 1,000 mile, 10,000 mile. That 666 comes up. So what's going on, Rodriguez? What's going on? What's going on? He said, "Hi, master." I hope you're not calling me that. Don't call me that. There's only but one. So, hola, mi amigos. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está, Rodriguez? Got any flat Earth news down in Miami? The moon over Miami tonight. I bet you it's pretty big, right? So we got Miami in the house. All right. I'm interested to see what Nate. I did see where Nathan said he's good, man. He's good. All right. Very good. He's very good. All right. He's very good, people. Well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad we got 8 people tuning in, and yeah, Rodriguez down in Miami, so he's in probably the nicest weather right now. Lucky. That's all. You guys have to deal with the hurricanes and the heat in the summer. There's no way I could do it. Nope. And we got what else we got going on, man? I've been busy. I've been so busy that I never went live after lunch. It's been doing a lot of running around. Come to Miami and we can. Oh, I'll come to Miami again for sure, but I don't drink coffee. I'm off coffee. I'm off the coffee. I just didn't like it anymore. So I've been on coffee for 5 years. So what I drink in the morning is orange juice. I love drinking orange juice. That's like my go-to morning drink. Actually, I drink it all day if I can, but off the coffee. But I will substitute the coffee for an orange juice. For sure, man. Yeah, I went through Miami a couple of years ago. I went to Flat Earthing, man. I did 13,000 miles around the country, and I did a big loop around Florida. I came around the Gulf Coast, down through the Everglades to Miami, then up the eastern seaboard, all the way up to Jacksonville. I stopped at the Space Coast, went over and talked to some NASA folks, but it's all before I recorded stuff. I took a picture and put it on Facebook, but I don't got Facebook no more. But so I've been to Miami one time. Hey, Rodriguez, let me tell you this. As a white person, as a white person, it's very, very rare for me to feel racism against me. There's out of all the places in the country that I felt like I was being like racism against. I guess it's I don't know how I even say it. I felt racist because I was white. When I was in El Paso, Texas, I felt it like oh, I'm a white guy and go didn't like me. Like I never felt that before. That was a unique experiment or experience. And then again, I felt that same thing when I was in Miami. When I was down in Miami, because I was in Miami for like, so I want to go down to the Keys too. Um, but when I was in Miami, man, I really felt like it wasn't same way I felt in El Paso, man. Gringo, I was white guy. That's how I felt, and it's weird because as a white person, we don't get racism against. But you know what? Now I understand it. Now that I have had racism against me, um, I understand what other races go through because that's never happened to me before. To be like the only white guy, he says, "Thank you for a star. Thank you for." I only know the first two. I don't know what a star is. I know it says, "Thank you for." Then after that, I don't know. So español, Quito. So at least we're trying, man. I love trying to speak Spanish, man. I just love that. I mean, let me tell you, I spent a lot of time in the South, right? And I tell you what, you go into a restaurant. This is why it's because when I go into a restaurant, I'd be the only white guy or anyone that speaks English, right? I try to go order something, and like everybody just gives me an attitude because I'm speaking English. So I learned really quickly to just order in Spanish when I'm in the South. If you know what I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you ever been in the South, you know. So it's good to know that it's good to try to know another language. Thank you for doing this. I just learned some Spanish. A star means doing this. Well, thanks, man. I'm trying to do what I can on a $0 budget, but a heart of gold, man. Yeah, man. Got a $0 budget for this channel, but I got all the faith in the world, man. So that's all I'm doing here in little old Watertown, New York, live from the famous Flat Earth Studios on Union Street in Watertown. That's what I'm trying to do from the ghetto. We're broadcasting from the ghetto, man. It's crazy, man. Since I've been going live, like I'm telling you, it's crazy how people are just coming over now and are coming by but nobody on camera though. Nobody wants to go on. They just want to talk to me about I seen your video. Oh, I seen your video. Oh, I seen you. That's all, I'm like, hey man, you want to go because most of these people they came around to Flat Earth, man, but they don't want to go on camera. They don't want to do that. I mean, I can understand it to a little bit, but if you're awake and know the truth, why aren't you being active? This is what I would like to know. All you biblical flat earthers out there, look, is anybody going to their politicians, going to their mayor? Why am I the only one in the whole face of the is is there anybody else on the face of the earth going to their city council meetings? Trying to get the politicians' attention? I mean, I can't be the only one, right? I can't be the only channel doing that. But if I am, we're making history, baby. There's some underground people who, like me, I've done a lot of flat earthing way before I was broadcasting what I was doing. It could be happening. It's just that that person's not recording, may not be posting about it. Who knows? Maybe they are, and I just don't. I'm not aware of it. I mean, Plana or Plana, Plana. terra plana, which means Earth is a plane, right? Terra plana. Terra plana is Earth is a plane, which means Earth is flat. I think that's the Spanish for it. What is that, Murph? Plana, yeah. Terra plana. So, yeah, plana is flat, right? That's what I believe. It's either flat or plane. I would plane. I mean, it's the same thing, right? But it would probably be plane, right? Earth plane, as in, yeah, right. I mean, that would make more sense than Earth flat. I mean, it would be plane, like because God says the face of the Earth, which face is a plane. So, we got what is flat Mirth? Okay, we're going to talk about flat Mirth for a minute. Water above, there's water below, held up by the firmament. God's throne sits above all. That's why it's called the Most High, looking down. NASA's been lying to us. Our government has been lying to us. They've been giving us CGI and animation, faking space. I can't even talk right now. Faking space missions is what they're doing. They're stealing, lying, and that's what flat Earth is. So Keggers wanted to know what flat Earth was. I'm sure it was a typo, but that's okay. But if it's not a typo, we got people with wrenches out there that will come fix you up if you want to get disrespectful. But if it was an honest question, that's please do your research because this is not a debate channel. This don't debate whether the globe is in existence here. We already know the truth. We ain't got time for that. This channel is to share flat Earth news, to edify one another. This is a biblical flat Earth channel. So if we have anybody new popping in, this is a biblical flat Earth channel. You're free to ask your questions, but be respectful. And I do understand this may be the first time people are hearing about the flat Earth because less 3 years ago is when I found out for the first time. So I understand being new to this topic. But what sets me apart is that I am well researched, and I continue to my research will never end. Okay, there's things I don't know, but this is why this channel is here, so we continue to talk about what we know, what we don't know. Okay, so we can share and move. You know, like I'm already learning some stuff in the chats. That's what I love coming here. People has taught me a lot of things through the chats, and I'm pretty sure whatever question you may have, somebody else might be thinking about it, and they might not be bold enough to ask the question. Just like we got 7 people watching, but we don't have 7 people in the chat. So that tells me we got at least maybe some people that are blocked, or we have some people that are shy and that just want to sit back. Now, Rodriguez, he tells me normally I'm in his background, usually driving somewhere doing something. You know, who knows? But any questions out there? Any questions? What's going on? So, Keggers, you asked me about flat Earth, and I told you. You want to respond to about the waters of, excuse me, the waters above? I mean, if you don't know what flat Earth is, I mean, this should be nothing but questions from you. You know, flat Earth is the truth, brother. Earth is motionless. Do you feel Earth moving? This is the easiest way to tell if I'm telling you the truth. Do you feel Earth moving? Yeah, me either. Me either. Yeah, it doesn't. It's motionless. Huh. Right? Funny concept to think about, but it's true. Nobody thinks about it. They tricked us, man. They taught us the Earth has 4 motions. Let me explain the motions they claim. 1,000 miles an hour spin on this axis. All right. Going around, okay, spinning 1,000 miles on this axis. All right. And now it's going around the sun. All right. And that's supposed to be going at somewhere around like 66,000 miles an hour, some kind of stupid number, some high number that we can't even test. First off, how do you even test these numbers? And don't forget, the sun is moving around the center of the black hole. So we're also chasing the sun. And now and that motion, the 500,000 miles an hour. So I'm not even done yet with the speeds. It gets even crazier. So we got 1,000 miles an hour supposed spin on axis. We got 60,000 mile an hour around the sun. And then don't forget, the sun's moving around the center of the Milky Way black hole, and it's moving at 500,000 miles an hour. I mean, we're chasing it the whole time. All right, we're chasing the sun, so we continue to go around it. Okay, so we're just No, it's not. It's motionless, brother. So that is what I explained. Did anybody like how I explained the motions and how they're just ridiculous? I mean, come on. I mean, hey, I fell for it once. Well, I mean, not so much, man. Looking back on it, I always hated Star Wars. I never watched space movies. And I just disgusted me about space. Anything to do with like space movies, it still disgusted me. Except for like, I thought the Discovery Channel was good. I thought the BBC was good. I thought the PBS was good. Like, I thought there was like good channels giving me space information. No, CGI, green screen, studio. When they launch a rocket, they launch it out to sea. And they scuttle it. They lose it and they sink it. And then somebody said, get this. I talked to a flat earther a couple years ago, and he lived in whatever country's right here on Africa. All right. Because I knew that they're launching from Florida out to sea, where the Bermuda Triangle is, because this is Bermuda Triangle. When they launched, they've been going here. So that's where I thought they've been going. One guy in Africa says sometimes they crash land in Africa. I've seen it. So sometimes when they launch rockets off from here, because they always go up and they curve, right? They have to curve. Why? You'll hit the firmament. And there's videos of rockets hitting the firmament, amateur rockets hitting it. So I've heard reports of when they launch from Florida, they're crashing over here in the middle of the desert in Africa. No, I thought that was a pretty unique report. That was back when I was on Facebook. I talked to a guy about that. I was like, well, we had to use the Facebook translator. You know how you can talk to someone in a different language and it translates and stuff? He was telling me that. I was like, whoa, man, that's the first report. Now, I was already aware of them. In the Navy, we call it deep sixing. We call it deep six when you throw something away into the ocean. All right, it's called deep six. So I knew they were deep sixing these rockets, but for that guy to tell me that sometimes they land in Africa, man, I believe him, bro. I believe that story. Why would he tell me that? That's got to be a true statement, man. That's got to be a true statement, man. They're just launching these things, man. Just keep launching them out to sea, and they curve up. They curve up just like this. They always do, and they just go until they're out of view. And then what do they always do? Once the thing's up out of view, you know, cut to some studio. And then look, they got an image of Earth in the background, and then they might be inside, and they might be, whatever. That's a studio. Yeah, Matt, look at Matt. Not a space agency. Absolutely not. You know what they are? They're a pain in my ass is what they are. Is NASA a pain in the ass for anybody else? Because NASA's causing me a lot of problems with they got my friend, they got everybody's minds captivated. They took hostage everybody's minds, and it's hard. And that's just such a joke. I don't know, man. It is a fucking joke, man. It just pisses me off, man. Like, man, oh man, oh man. Does anybody else feel like Indiana Jones and you got the Nazis chasing you and you're running away and you got the old scriptures and the old artifacts and you're just running because you've been searching for the truth and you found everything and now you're trying to get the word out? I feel like Indiana Jones, if you can get my drift, right? Searching through all the old records, searching through all the old stuff. He believed in God. He was a man who did his research. He was a man who carried a whip. Didn't Jesus have a whip too in a story? Jesus chased people with a whip and he flipped over tables. All right. So I mean, like Indiana Jones, Jesus. I mean, hey man, you know. So I'm not comparing. I'm just saying. I was making a joke. I was trying to be funny. So I'll just stick to talking about flat Earth stuff. Anyway, like I said, I feel like that sometimes. You just got to be a little bit tougher. You just got to be a little bit tougher than Tim. This isn't, flat Earth. I hate timid flat earthers. It drives me nuts. It drives me up. It drives me nuts. Somebody that's not bold and where's walking in the power and the authority that the Lord's given us. The Lord's given us power and authority, has He not? We got to walk in it. We got to walk in it every day. That's why I'm coming live. That's why, that's why I'm doing. That's why I drew that on there. My buddy painted it. I still got to finish it up because, as you can see, there's a lot of white. Only the oceans have been done. Only the oceans have been. So we got 9 people watching. We got 9 people liking. So that's pretty good. Let's go through some questions, man. Let's dig into some new information. Let me try to think of something new I can tell you. I want you guys try to think of something new or interesting, something interesting that you may not know, I might not know. This happens all the time. That's what I like. I like to learn something new from you guys. Is Mark in the chats? Is Mark in the chats? No. Because if the chat, if you're listening, or if Mark's listening or not, call me up, man. We'll go live on the phone. We'll go on live on the phone right now. We'll talk about the flat Earth, brother, and we'll do some edification with each other. Talk for the first time, get to know each other real quick, and you get to share a little bit of your testimony of how you found out. So, does anybody? Hold on. Let me put this in here. I'm gonna put my email over here. And if you guys just tell me who you are when you email me. All right. Tell me your name so I know who it is. If it's different from your YouTube, tell me your real name too. So this way I know who it is. Send me your number. I mean, I'm gonna go live with you right now. I mean, maybe if you wanted to, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, someone said something. Your map is awesome, man. How did you come up with your map? All right, I'll tell you the story of the map in just a second. If you guys want to keep in contact, for real contact, like a phone contact, just email me your phone and then I'll text you later. Okay, Matt asked a really good question. Let's go back to what Matt said. He said, your map is awesome. How did you come up with your map? Now, I love cartography now. Ever since Flat Earth, I have a new love for maps, which is called cartography. And I've been going a lot to the library, a lot of research online. And what I'll do is I'll pull it up on my phone. I found a bunch of old maps online. Everybody knows about the Mercator Atlas that just basically only shows the Arctic regions. I like this one because it showed a lot more. You can see a bigger view. But I'll show this one. That map's from 1593. So basically, all I did was look at it on my phone and then just draw it on the wall. So I'll show you the map. I tried to copy. So I went from my phone this big to 4 foot wide with it. So I did the best to my ability. Let me find it here. Oh, come on. I always have a hard time finding my gallery. Okay. So this map is a 1593 map. And if you can see who it's by, is that coming in clear enough for you guys? If you can see who that's by. But anyway, I'll leave it right here for a second so you guys can take a gander at it. It's a very interesting map. I love it. I just love it, love it, love it. I love it. So, real quick, that's my version. That's my version of this map. So, of course, I got to get the colors so I can continents and stuff, but the oceans are done. Okay, can't see the word. Yeah, I seen it was blurry on my screen too, so it was like that. Let me see if I can make this as big as possible. So let's see if it comes up. Was that much? It looks clear for me, guys. That should be clear for you. But that's what it is. So did you guys get that? It's 1593 by Gerard Desjode. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. I don't know. I'm guessing. It sounds maybe French. I don't know. But Gerard Desjode. So that's what it is. There's some more. You know what? Since I got my phone out, let me show you some other ones. Now I got to go to my download because I downloaded this thing like 15. I don't know, like a bunch of documents with it. Comes with a different bunch of maps too. Download. It's gonna take a minute to pull this up, so because it's got to load. There's a lot of documents in this download that I did. Let me scroll to the map. I mean, this is Gerard Mercator, 1595. So this is 2 years after this map was done by Gerard Deschaux. This one was done by Gerard Mercator in 1595. Everybody's probably seen this. I mean, this is probably the most common one everybody's seen. So I've already shown you two separate maps made by two separate maps. And if you were on my other live, I showed two more maps from two different people. So there's already four maps I've shown, and they're cartographers in different years. So what do we got? Yeah, Gerard Deja. Okay, really cool. I'm gonna look him up. Okay, yeah, Matt, look up. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. I love cartography. I love old maps. Waking up. What's he saying? He says, "Hey, man, guess what? Just popped in my feed. Really? It's pretty late." Anyway, we're just going through some old maps. Oops. I'm gonna try to find some more maps. Oh, here's one. This one's from Matthias Quad. Matthias Quad, this is his map. This is the best way to do this here. But as you can see in the description, smaller version of Mercator's polar map by Quad. So he basically did what I did. He took a map and just copied the map. Huh. I don't know. Terra del Fuego. Land of Smoke? Is that Spanish for land of smoke? Or land of the smoke, or smoke the land? What is Terra del Fuego? Smoke, right? Oh, you seen it? Oh, here. It's on that one. I don't know. I can't really see it. The writing is too small. Even if I zoom in, it's not so clear. Oh, maybe. Or is that Latin? I don't even know. Land of fire, fuego, smoke. I was close. See, I know a little bit of the different language, a little bit. I mean, everybody should know that means earth, land. I mean, fuego. I mean, smoke because like no fumgar or fumar, fumar smoke, fumar, and fuego is fire. Okay, fumar. I was wrong. Fumar is smoke. I think I pronounced it right. All right. Here I got maps. Hold on, I'm not done with the map showing. We got the one I just showed you. Oh, there's only 12 pages. That's it. Well, there's just a close up. The only other one on this one is just a close polar mountain. That's all it is. I thought I had more maps, but that's just a zoomed in version of a Mercator map. But listen, I just showed you two maps from two different map makers. I mean, the other one I showed, the third one, it's just a copy of Mercator's. These other ones are that's their own map. Like this one, I copied that one, so same thing I just showed you, so it wouldn't be the same. But if you guys want to see two more maps, go back to my last live stream I did today. Go do these maps that I found are cool. I went to the library and I found a book called Ancient or Maps of the Ancient Sea Kings. Man, that title jumped right off the shelf at me, so I grabbed it. Anyway, on my last live, I show two more maps, all right, that show those lands. So I've had a lot of evidence from a lot of different cartographers showing those lands. So I think that's pretty cool. So if you have not seen that, go back to my other video, go down to the comments, and it's timestamp. So go click, it says 1500s maps, go click on it. And when I go, it's after the 2 hour mark, but click on it, go there, do that, watch it, because it's good information to have. It's good information to know what cartographers are recording those lands. Because, if it was like one person, but to have several, and they're all different years. They're all different years. Oh, talking, there's a land of fire down in Antarctica. NASA and Google shows fake snow. Yeah, that people all over the world knew of this. Huh. So it's like the Lake of Fire, because I know lava's from the Lake of Fire. I mean, think about that. I mean, that lava comes from the Lake of Fire. I mean, that's what lava is, the Lake of Fire. Um, Honestly, man, I'm gonna have to look up this um Terra del Fuego, Terra Terra del Fuego, the Land of Fire. Hmm. The Land of Fire sounds very interesting. Like you seen like the Lord of the Rings and stuff. They got the Land of Fire there, like that mountain and all seeing eye. Like I think the like Middle Earth. I mean, come on, Middle Earth, and then there's a tower with an all seeing eye, and then like there's dwarfs. If you read Mercator's description of these lands, there's a pygmy island or a pygmy land, small dwarf people. So I think there's a lot of hidden truth in the Lord of the Rings series. Come on, first off, Middle Earth, Middle Earth. You know what I mean? So I don't know. the tower, the Black Mountain Tower. Well, look at that. It's supposed to be a black mountain there. I mean, I've heard a few descriptions. You know what I mean? So we're trying to figure it out, man. We're trying to figure it out, and I can only just show you and tell you guys what I've done my research in. But I tell you what, I should have a PhD, honorary doctorate given to me. I swear to God, I would destroy any professor. I would destroy any professor that wanted to have anything trying to promote some lies. I would destroy your science. So who knows? So we got any questions? Rethink everything. What's up, Rethink Everything? How are we doing today? Will, have you ever heard of Demon Hunter Channel? No, I have not. Okay. I have not heard of that channel. No. He goes out and hunts after demons? So he goes after and hunts demons, is that what he does? You're interested with it. You definitely piqued my interest with that. Cool, cool, cool. And I'll tell you what I do, people. I might not go check out what you type in right now because I'm live, but I always, always, always watch my videos, and I always, always go through my comments, always. And then that's how I know when to go subscribe to people, check it out, click on what you're saying. So I'm always checking stuff out, man, because I want to stay connected. You know what I mean? I mean, I put my email out there. I don't know if anybody wanted to email me or not, but scroll up through the chats. My email's in there. Okay. Rooster, I have come to realization it's pretty pointless to put your enemy or your energy into flat earth. We can never settle the debate without getting rid of J, Cabal, and their Freemason structure. Yeah, we got to cut the head off the snake. We got to sever the head from the serpent. All right. Let me tell you guys about a dream I had about 13, 14 years ago. I was having a dream, and there was this big, long serpent that was over 1 foot long, right? Over 200-foot long serpent. It was black. I'm wrestling him, man. He's trying to kill me, right? He's trying to bite me. The serpent is trying to bite me, and I'm losing, man. This thing's outpowering me. I got the thing. I'm trying to like stop it from biting me, but I'm losing. And you know what? Just right when I gave up because he overpowered me. Just as that serpent was about to come in to bite me, it was over, right? I gave up, right? I looked down the back of that snake, all along the back of that serpent, where my brothers and sisters in Christ helped me wrestle that serpent, that thing called the devil. And we came. Now I woke up in a dead sweat, panicked when I had that dream. Woke up like, whoa. Immediately knew what the meaning of that dream was. I'm pretty sure you guys do too. That means my brothers and sisters are gonna help me. Listen, we're gonna run, all right? That old serpent called the devil, it's over with. We're gonna stomp him under our feet. But I've been telling that dream for years, man. I love that dream. I think it's a powerful dream, no matter who you are. I mean, come on. The meaning of that dream is immediately. God wasn't trying to make me guess about that one. But this is what's point about it. This is the 2 points I get from this dream. Couldn't do it on my own. Okay, I couldn't wrestle that serpent on my own. It overpowered me. And the second message out of that dream is that the body's helped me overcome. Amen to that. Amen to that. That's a powerful dream. I like it. I like it. get them every single night. Wake up, remember exactly what happened. But not in a while. Not in a while. It'd be nice to get a dream like that going again. I love having dreams of God. It's amazing, but it's haven't happened to me in several years. It's weird. It's weird. Like right before my divorce, it seems like I was flooded with the dream every night, day after day after day after day after day. I mean, some of the ones I knew the meaning of, and some I don't. But then for a long time too, I'd have dreams. It was weird. But not to have dreams for a couple years, like I don't remember dreaming so much anymore. I don't know. I just don't know. No. Yeah, we got 9 people in, 8 people in. We got 10 people liking, so that means we're getting people coming in and out. All right, all right, all right. So, where's Zeppo coming from, Zeppo? I've never seen your name before. Where you at, man? What's going on with Zeppo? Who's that? I don't think I've seen you in my chats before. Tell me where like where you're from, man. Where you typing in from? Let me know where you're typing in from, man. I'm just curious to know. Hello from Vegas. Oh, were you? Oh, hello from Vegas. You're from Vegas, really? Why did somebody from my show call you? Do you work for this company? No, I don't know because I put this phone number out. We were talking about this company today in Vegas. This company is in Vegas and they do helicopter tours. Um. Anyway, this company is reported to be part of the mass shooting that happened. I just thought it was interesting that I have the flyer for it. You know. I looked for it. I looked through it for like signs and symbols. Besides the M in Maverick, I don't think I've seen any signs or symbols in it. Looks all pretty standard, man. I don't see any signs or symbols really. Besides the big M, for Maverick, nothing sticking out really. Oh yeah, here's one. First thing that stuck out, we got that TripAdvisor with the owl. Of course, this company would be hooked up with that company, right? That TripAdvisor with the owl. Of course, this company would be hooked up with them. I'm just looking for any signs and symbols in here. Usually they jump right out at you. I mean, it's when you know what you're looking for, they jump out pretty quick. I mean, I spotted that owl like that. I mean, come on now. It's not so bad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a globe. I mean, they're pushing the propaganda. They got the globe in there. I mean, master luggage system. The countries. Oh. So if anybody wants to investigate these people, they're right there on the strip. And I guess they're also in Henderson too. But these are them. The whole time I was looking for. Oh, it doesn't show the number, does it? That just shows the address. It's weird. You know what? I thought this would have like more signs and symbols in it than it did. Hmm. But anyway, I just heard that they were part of a conspiracy with the shooting, and I actually seen some videos, man. I mean, I mean, sure, can videos be fake? Absolutely. I mean, that's what they do now. Yeah. I was just in Vegas in November, man. Yeah, they're popping in and out of there every day. Busy, busy, busy. Yep. But just a warning, don't use them because who knows what if they're involved in that. I mean, they're going to be involved in other things. So that means like trafficking. I mean, that's what I was thinking, like human trafficking. I mean, they got helicopters. I mean, in the middle of the desert, all right, and they go places that are so no one is around. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to watch out for things. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Just got to watch out. Just got to watch out. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't know what else. What else you guys want to talk about? What does Will say? We used to be a Star Trek and Star Wars fan until Earth was flat and the universe what they told us. I've never, even before when I was a globe, when I believed in the globe, before I woke up. All right, Danielle. Danielle emailed me. Thank you, Danielle. Um, even before I woke up, I've never seen an episode of Star Wars. Never seen an episode of Star Wars to this day. Never seen an episode of Star Trek to this day. And I'd never liked space movies. So I think I'm glad I had to, because subconsciously we just knew it was wrong. All right. So that's probably why I like those type of movies. Um, Space is hell. Well, it makes people fall into hell because they're deceived. All right. So Danielle said she emailed me. Let me check my email. Okay. Oh, there it is. Not it. That's that's Mark's number. Well, I'm not seeing it. I don't see it yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, Danielle. It is hey. Well, let me go check my email that I put in there. Maybe I put my email in wrong. I'm getting it. No, I don't see it. My last email that I got. Let me see the timestamp on my last email. 6:12. So it's been an hour since I've got an email, and I'm in all my mail. So this way, if it's I might get lost in spam or whatever. I mean, I'm in all my mail, and my latest one is from 6:12. So at least an hour ago is my last email. I'm not really quite sure, Daniel. Let me go back and check my email address to make sure I give it out correctly. Yep, that's my email. I don't know. Maybe there's a delay somehow. Maybe it'll pop through later. I have my phone does do that sometimes. Maybe it just needs to update. I don't know. If you don't hear anything from me, Well, maybe you should just try to resend it again. This try sending it again one more time because I would have got it. I would imagine by now. Um, yeah, I'm not sure why. Okay, Will says I knew this stuff was Hollywood poor production. It was entertaining. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just never got into it just because of, I mean, it always put a bad taste in my mouth. I never liked it. All the stuff about the moon landings and space shuttle was BS. Yeah. You know the one movie, like I'm pissed for like there's like one actor in Hollywood that I thought was clean. One there's these one good dude, right? I thought Tom Hanks was like the best of the best. Like he right. He's never in any controversies. He's never in any problems. He's a man of God. You know what I mean? He's like the stand-up guy, right? Like Tom Hanks is like America's like favorite actor, right? Apollo 11, man, I hate the guy now because of Apollo 11. I mean, come on, jeez, man. I watched Apollo 11 probably 20, 30 times. You know what I mean? Thinking it's a real story, thinking this really freaking happened. You know, like I'm thinking I'm watching like a true life movie. Like, oh, Tom Hanks, man, I love Tom Hanks. I'm like, oh man, look at this. Oh man, they're gonna make it. Oh, they're gonna freeze to death on the way back into reentry. Is the heat shield gonna hold? Oh, I don't know. I love Tom Hanks. Not no more. No, he lost my respect. Okay, you resent it. We'll give it a minute. We'll see if my phone notifies me. I don't know why it wouldn't come the first time though. So I just got another email, but it's not from you though. It's from a dating website. So I just got one in my email at 7:18, but it's from a dating website that I use. So I mean, my email's working. Um, I don't know. Maybe you have to. Yeah, right, right. I know it's not you. Right, I know. Um, no, like I just got one, so I know it's working. I just got emailed 2 minutes ago. I don't know, man. Why does this not want to work? I mean, Mark didn't have no problem emailing me. I don't know. Maybe we'll get it later. Um, maybe no. I'm in all my mail. At first, I was in my inbox and I didn't see it, and then I clicked on all my mail and I went through it, and it's not. And then, like, remember I said the first email was an hour old, and then when I just rechecked it, I just had another email, but from a different website. So my email it does seem to be receiving emails because I just got an email, but not from you. Um, entertainment Mandela effect, like sports or movies. That's not a Mandela effect that I'm interested in at all. That's just them messing. That's just mind control. They're just messing with our minds. The Mandela effect that I seen um, was with the Four Rivers because I was taught the Four Rivers are the Tigris and the Euphrates, the Pison and the Guyon. But a lot of times you find that the Tigris is named Hideko or Hideko. So that's the kind of Mandela effect that I found. That's the kind of only Mandela effects that I'm interested in. But when it's Mandela effects for sports or movies, I'm not interested in that at all. Hey, Charity. Hello, hello, hello. Charity's in. What's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to wait for an email from Danielle. I don't know why my phone's being stupid. I don't know. Maybe because it's Gmail. Maybe because I'm using the Gmail. I mean, really, I mean, we can't get away from these Mason people. If we want to talk crap about the Masons, we got to use the Masons network. I mean, come on, right? Did you type my name? I don't know what's going wrong, Danielle. Um, I do not know, Danielle, why I have not received the email. I don't know if you misspelled my name. I don't know. Or it's misspelled because it's my last name, my zip code at Gmail. Or yeah, my zip code. So 1361. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, that's my email. I mean, yeah, because I went back to check it. I mean, so I don't understand. I mean, if you want, if you feel comfortable enough, throw your email in there and I'll email you. Yeah, I don't understand. That is my email, so I don't. Yeah, I'll show you. I mean, look, that's my most recent email, and I just got it at 7:18, and then the one behind it is from 6:15. So yeah, I'm in my email. It's not there. But if you feel comfortable enough, throw your email in there, and then I'll email you. And then after it's up for a second, if you want, you can go back through and pull out your comment if you don't want to keep your email up. Which is I understand that. I don't know. I got Wi-Fi, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Get a pen. I'm ready. I'm watching now. I'm ready to go. You can take it down if you want to take it down. I got it if you want to take it down. Watch. I check my email now and watch. I get it. Watch. Be crazy, right? No, it's still not in my emails. What the? I'll just email you. It's weird, Danielle. I just typed your name into my two thing, and then all of a sudden your little icon pops up in the two thing. It's weird. I don't know. So, all right. So I just sent it, so you should be getting it. Um, Let me go back to my sent. I did. I always do that. Every time I send an email, I always go back to my send to make sure I sent it. Yeah. So I just wrote, "This is Donnie." So this way, I don't understand why your email didn't come through. When what? The children's school, they get email from me. You see, it's like, when what? I just emailed you just now, so we'll see if you get it. All right. We got any questions in the comments? Anybody? Um, Anybody out there? I'm dead to this world. Rock of love. You're dead to this world, huh? Got it and replied, "Yay, we got a connection made. We got a connection made. Cool. I'm glad it worked. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get that email. You know what it is? Trolls, man. I got hijackers hijacking all my stuff. Like, no, they're making connections out there. We can't have it. We can't have these guys talking about the truth. Yeah. So Rocket Love's talking about how he's dead to this world. Listen, man, I can understand like hating this what's going on, but when you become dead to the world, you're squandering your God-given talents. You see, God's given us talents to use, and right now, I tell you what, man, it's time to use them. Time to use them. All right. The time is now. The time is yesterday. All right. Really, the time was yesterday. We should have been uniting in the streets and stuff. But the reason was I'm dead to this world type of stuff. Listen, I felt like that too. But now I'm trying to do something about it, man. Trying to rise up, man. Trying to do the right thing. Dead to the flesh, going to the light. Praise Jesus. I know that flesh thing's pretty tough, man. We wrestle with it every day, right? I mean, I know, man. The flesh is tough to deal with. And you just praise Jesus. Yep. So, like, I'll be honest with you. All this live stuff is cutting into my praise time because music, man. If if I'm not on live, I'm layering music in here. You know, from 8 in the morning to 11 at night, and then at 11 I turn it down. So I'm respectful. But 8 through 11, loud music coming from my house. Well, not so much lately. I've been doing a lot of live shows. No, okay. Church just asked me, have I seen that woman again from yesterday? For those of you who don't know what Charity's talking about, now let me talk about what happened yesterday. I was entertaining an angel, and I was unaware. Don't ever get caught in that situation. That's my advice to you. Do not get caught entertaining angels unaware. And I'll tell you what happened. I'm about to go live. I get a knock on the door. No idea who it is because I'm not expecting anybody to come over to my house. And I go to see who it is. And there's this lady out there who's drug addicted. And she sees the neighbor, so she's over here a lot. And she was knocking on my door. She wanted to come in. And I told her no. I was like, no. I mean, she looked like death. I mean, she had one foot in the grave, and I mean, she looked a mess, you know. Alive, you know. And I was like, no, I can't. Meanwhile, I got praise music on. I got praise music going. All right, and I'm telling this lady no, and she's already breaking my heart just the way she looks. I mean, just breaking my heart, right? I mean, it's a situation. She starts to sing along with my praise music as I'm telling her no, she needs to leave. She started singing in the most beautiful, angelic voice I've ever heard. And she looked me in the eye, and I could see a twinkle of heavenly light in her eye. And I tell you what, bro, or Charity, and everybody, Danielle, everybody's in the chats, everybody's watching. The Holy Spirit hit me like a ton of bricks, and I just broke down and started crying. So I hugged her, she hugged me. It was an awesome moment, right? Somebody I've been mean to, turning my back on, just ignoring really seconds. She gets off the couch and she goes right here in front of my computer desk on the floor. She gets down on her hands and knees and she starts to repent to God. And then she starts praising God. Meanwhile, I'm sitting right over here about to go live, crying my eyes out because the Holy Spirit is convicting me, all right, of that woman. And that woman in that moment was more holy than me ever, man. I mean, I've never seen something. I did not expect somebody to come in my house, start praising God, and repent. And meanwhile, the Holy Spirit's hitting me up for the way I've been treating this lady. It's been rude, ignoring her. You know how someone says something to you and you don't want to talk, you just ignore them? That's what I was doing. So what I got out of that is that when I said, listen, her voice sounded like an angel. I have never seen her a voice like that. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that woman had a voice of an angel when she was singing. I would probably say the lady's probably in her 50s. Maybe she's early 60s. I'm not sure. I just didn't expect that to happen. So Jared asked me if I had seen that lady since. No, I have not. It has been over 36 hours since I have seen that lady. About 36 hours since she was in here and she repented on the floor, which is amazing. I can't believe that happened. Like I didn't expect that. And then, the Holy Spirit hit me so hard. I cried for 2 hours. Like I came live and did my live show for a little. All right, and then I had to stop. I came back thinking I was good, and as soon as I told the story again, I started crying again. And then, yeah, I hope she's doing well too, but I don't know. I'll definitely keep updates. We'll keep updated now. When I see her, I'll tell you guys. What was I gonna say? So yesterday was a cry day for me. Yes, I cried all day yesterday. It was so crazy. So here I am crying, telling people what's going on over here, and somebody else during my lunch live, after lunch live, tells me there's a video of a 102-year-old woman, talking about flat Earth, and they said that made them cry because that's what caught my attention is that they said they watched the video that made them cry. I'm like, what video? And they said, 102-year-old woman talking about flat Earth. I'm like, what? 102-year-old woman talking about flat Earth. So I go over on live and I watched that video for the first time. If you watch me on live, you can see me crying. It is coming down. I couldn't believe the testimony that Mrs. Ruth was given. Miss Ruth, I just love her so much. I watched that video 3 times yesterday. I cried each time I watched them. I can't believe it. Like, so we got here. Maybe it was meant to be. She was led to you, and you told us, and now she has many prayers coming her way. Thank you, Charity. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Zeppo. Amen, Charity. I wish I could give you a star. Oh, sorry, that was bad. That give you like a thumbs up or something. And that's even that. You can't even do a thumbs up. You can't do an okay. what can you do anymore, man? You can't do anything without being sucked into some kind of, oh, signs are simple, man. I don't know. It says I wish Ruth would. I know, right? I tell you what, I hear that there's gonna be more videos with her. So I hope that happens. So I'm calling her Miss Ruth. That's what I'm gonna call her, Miss Ruth, because I can't remember her last name. Eden, I think she said. I think she said Ruth Eden. But I'm just gonna call her Miss Ruth. I just love it. So Miss Ruth has the most powerful testimony in the, I mean, ever. I mean, whether you're just a regular Christian testimony or whether you're a flat earth testimony, Miss Ruth takes the cake. I mean, I've shown that I emailed a lot of non flat earthers that are in my phone. I tell you what, I had like one response. I had one I it, Ali, I think I know what you're asking me. Am I? Absolutely, man. Absolutely tough. Yeah, but I'm gentle spirit too, though. I'm learning how to become gentle, and I learned that lesson the other day, lady. So if you're just tuning in, I cry too. All right, I cry too, man. So I cry, but I can be tough, you know. But whatever. So is the video? Somebody told me it's also in my playlist. If you go to my playlist, it's under the most powerful testimony I've ever heard. That's the name of that playlist. So it's easy to find. It's in my playlist under the most powerful testimony. You know what I mean? So Ali, what's up, man? You just popping in the chats? Did I offend you? Did I offend you when I'm going like this in my thumbnail? Is that why you clicked? Like, oh, there's a tough guy. I mean, I did that because I'm pumped up for God. That's right, Charity. Yeah, arm pump right there. That's what we're talking about. We're gonna be strong in the Word of God, but we can also be gentle. Like me, I'm a big dude, 6'3", 300 pounds. I cry. I cry. Plenty of video of it, of me crying. You'll see that. So I have both sides. So we got any more comments? Well, you know what? Let's end this. Thank you, Charity. Um, Danielle. Is Danielle still on? She probably still might be watching. I will email you my number later, and if you want to text me or whatever, that's cool, Danielle. And then Charity too, if you want, you can scroll back up and grab my email if you want. We can get connected too. I don't mind. Real flat earthers. I like to have their contacts because it's nice to be able to talk to people. You just never know. It's good to share. You never know, man. You might be passing through an area you want to stop with them. No one's really passing through here. I mean, you got to come out of your way to come to Watertown to me. If you're coming this way, it's good, you know. But like for me, if I'm out across the country, I mean, I do a lot of traveling. You just never know. If anybody would like to get a hold of me, my email is in the chats. Just got to scroll up a little bit. You will find it. And just email me. Get connected. Charity, all right. Thank you, Charity. All right. So I'm going to let everybody go now. Will I go live later? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. All depends on how I'm feeling. Who knows? I just might relax, watch a movie tonight. Because I'll be honest with you. I got sat back and relaxed since I've been going live. Like my couch hasn't seen me. I enjoyed my couch in a while. All right, so it's usually this hard chair and then my bed. I get to sit in a hard chair all day. All right, everybody. Goodbye. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Tune in later. Forward to hearing from you, Charity, with an email. And Danielle, I will be emailing my number so you have that. And then just contact me whenever you feel like it. It doesn't matter. But all right, guys. See you later.